Hello, my friends. Have you thought about if your house burns down to the ground? Do you have the funds to cover it? Do you have the funds to repair each thing in your household, to replace everything that burned down? Probably not. That's where we're getting to today with homeowners insurance, explaining to you what covers and what it does not cover. Thank you for being with us. Hello, my friends, again. I'm your trusted agent, Betty Almirante, with Almirante Insurance and Tax Services. Have an agency in the Woodlands, Texas. I've been an agent for over 31 years and been helping our community for around that time too. I will be explaining to you what is homeowners insurance, plain and clear, so you won't be confused. There are three main reasons why we need homeowners. One of them, if your house is burned down, is destroyed totally, to rebuild or replace. Your personal items, your liability in case of a lawsuit, medical payment in case somebody gets hurt in the premises. If somebody slips and breaks, or if you're watering your lawn and all of a sudden a child is playing in your front yard and you're watering your plant, enjoying, and he slips and falls with your water hose and the parents try to sue you. Well, the medical payment would cover for his medical needs, and then if it's over that amount, the expenses, the liability covers the rest of it. And if the parents sue you, the liability will cover you, so you won't have to be worried about anything. There are two different forms of homeowners insurance. For homeowners, because there's rental properties and there's homeowners, the home that you live in, or your second home at the beach or something like that. The form HO2 and HO3. The HO2 has 16 perils that are covered, and then we'll go over them in a few minutes. The first one is fire and lightning. Second is smoke. Number 3 is theft. Number 4 is vandalism. Number 5 is wind and hail. Any damage in your roof with wind and hail is covered. Damage caused from vehicle. If a vehicle collapses against your home, that is covered. Or damage by aircraft. Damage from weight of ice, snow, where the places, the states that snow, and sleet. Freezing of household systems, such as pipes. Sometimes with weather, the pipes get to freeze and they burst, and sometimes there's like water damage and all over. That is covered. Falling objects, explosion, riots. Falling from objects, overflow or discharge of water leaks. That's very important in a policy. Damage from artificial generated electrical current, sudden and tearing of or cracking or bulging of the home. Now, Form HO3 has all those 16 perils plus other ones that you can add with an endorsement. What is not covered, okay, is flood. Flood insurance, you buy a separate policy for it, but rising water is flood insurance. If the damage comes from the roof, and there's leak because of windstorm or hurricane or tornado or whatever, the water comes from above, it is covered under your homeowner's policy. But any rising water through the windows, under the doors, that is not covered. That's covered under the flood insurance. It's a separate policy that you purchase along with your homeowner's insurance. Other things that are not covered are earthquake, landslide, mold, infestation like bees and termites. The damage that the termites cause to the structure of the house is covered, but not the removal of the infestation. Wear and tear is not covered. Nuclear hazard and government actions are not covered. There are basic standard coverages that you can add to a policy, such as there are 6 categories, such as dwelling protection, other structure like a separate patio. You know, sometimes you have a pool in the back and then you have like a patio built that is covered. Additional living expenses. Additional living expenses is, for example, your house burns down. The house burns down and you have to rent a hotel or another home while the house is being rebuilt, then the additional living expenses will cover for rental expenses to cover your rent for the time that the house is being repaired or rebuilt. And that's like a peace of mind that that money doesn't have to come out of your pocket. It comes out of the additional living expenses. Personal property, everything that is inside your house, furniture, decorations, appliances, your clothing, your makeups, your, it's very important for us women, and things like that. Everything that is in the home, it's your personal property. Another thing that is personal property of the premises of your house. Let's say you have a child in college and he has a laptop he took, and the laptop is stolen. Then you have up to 10% of your personal property to recover that laptop. So if the laptop is $1,200, you know you have that amount to cover the laptop. The next one is personal liability and medical payments. Personal liability and medical payments, it covers in case somebody's visiting and they slip and fall in your stair and on your floor. You have a party, somebody slips and falls and they sue you and they get hurt, then the medical payment pays for the medical expenses. And if they sue you, then the liability takes place up to the amount of the limit. There's 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, depends on your policy declaration page. And that covers in case of a lawsuit, and it covers lawyers' expenses and things like that. So liability and medical payment, it's a very important coverage part of your homeowner's policy. Another coverage that is optional coverage too, it's a water backup. Okay, burst pipe, and then you get home and there's water all over the place. Then the damages are covered. Enhanced dwelling protection, it covers if your house value went up and by the time of the loss, and then you bought it for a lower price, it increases to the value at the present time. Another coverage is identity theft. If you have that problem, it's covered. Scheduled personal property, such as jewelry, that $10,000 ring or that high value painting is covered up to the amount, of course, providing receipt or a certificate of value. Make sure that you understand your coverages very well. If you don't understand something, ask your agent. I'm sure they will be happy to help you. Make sure you understand the deductibles. There are always different amount of deductibles, 1%, 2% of the dwelling amount. Make sure they are affordable in case of a loss. Going through homeowners coverage can be overwhelming. Make sure you understand every coverage you have and the deductibles, that they work better for you. How high can you have them? In case of a loss, that they are reasonable for you to cover those deductibles. Factors of the cost of homeowners insurance. It is number 1, rebuilding cost. Number 2, age of the home. Number 3, distance between your home and the nearest water source. Number 4 is fire protection rating, how close the fire department is to your home. Sometimes, like mine is 2 blocks from here. It's very good. The closer it is, the better of the rate, because it will be lower. Number 5 is claims history, and the claim history of your neighbors, because it depends on the area that have more loss. Number 6 is selected coverage and limits and deductible. Number 7, recreational hazard and attracting, like the pool. Something is risky to visitors. Homeowners insurance is very, very important to have. You need to protect yourself and your future. So it's very important. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, please. And I'll see you on the next video. Hope you enjoy watching this. I will be bringing more information to you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. God bless you.